to the Tucson League podcast. I'm your host today, Dan Boy, with my co-host
Carlos, aka Bubba.
And welcome back, everybody. I know you guys missed us, probably not, or probably you guys did. Who knows? If you guys enjoyed the content, then you guys
they probably
maybe not. Yeah, no, it's been a long, I guess a little break for us. I guess.
Yeah, too long.
A 2-week break.
Too long of a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a 2-week break.
Our mics are getting dusty.
Our mics are getting dusty. Yeah.
Our table got dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything got dusty.
Yeah, I haven't been behind a camera in front of a camera for a long time.
Yeah, we gotta get used to it.
Man, yeah. Gotta get used to it. Yeah. But remember, guys, if you guys do like these videos or shorts, whatever you guys prefer to watch. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share with family and friends, turn on post notifications, and never miss out on a video. Mainly just WWE news, mainly just wrestling stuff.
Yeah, for right now, because they have a lot of things going on wrestling.
Yeah.
And other stuff, it's very limited.
Yeah, very limited stuff.
Very limited stuff.
So we get on to the more extended stuff first, and then we get on to the little ones. The little news. Right, the little news. But with that being said, y'all, it is good to be back. Hopefully,
we'll keep going after this.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
The schedule changes all the time.
Exactly.
But you know what? Got a lot of things to do. But we'll find time.
Yeah, but you know what? 72 strong is not bad. So I'll take that any day.
Thank you guys very much.
Exactly. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed and who watches us talk about sports and all that. Yeah. Right, but let's get into the first thing. WWE Worlds Collide. Since the last Worlds Collide, what was it?
Oh my goodness, that was a long time ago.
1919?
Yeah, 98.
98? I want to say that. Somewhere around there. Like I think they said something about like that.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, very long time.
Yeah, but I don't think the first Worlds Collide was between. I think it was AAA. I don't think it was WWE though.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
WCW.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I think it was that.
Yeah, but it was pretty interesting though.
It was pretty good. I watched the whole thing throughout.
Yeah.
Even though I'm gonna say it was a little bit slow, but it was fine.
Well, they're slower than what we're used to.
Yeah.
Seeing. Yeah. So the guys that wrestled the guys from Mexico, they had to like slow it down a little bit, I guess. Even though it didn't look like it, but
Yeah, it looked honestly everything looked pretty flawless a little bit. Except
but it was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Seeing guys flying around everywhere.
Yeah, but just to see honestly Worlds Collide and WWE just like now what it puts it in a big stage and all that, right?
Yeah.
Ironically it was on YouTube. I don't know why it should have just been on Peacock.
Yeah, for real, huh?
But I guess like for everybody to see it and everything that is free and all that, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right, to have it all just showcase the lucha libre style and just
the luchadores,
just to present it in a bigger light, in a bigger in a bigger stage, in a bigger community, I guess, in a bigger and all that. It's good. It's good for the luchador style and for Mexican style wrestling.
And that's good for awesome. I mean, a lot of people know how the way they wrestle, but it's good to see it. It's good to see it again.
Actually, there's not that many people that watch AAA, CMLL.
I don't know why it's free on TV.
It is, but a lot of people just stick with WWE or AEW, whichever one. Even though AEW shows the Mexican style wrestling a lot because that's their partner with CMLL.
I don't see it that much because it's too slow.
Yeah, I like to see it just because I like to see a lot of wrestling. And I like to see the Mexican style of wrestling because they're totally two different things.
And plus, the only difference too is in the Mexican wrestling, the referees get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do a lot of interesting things.
Because they got their favorites. They got their favorites and they got the guys that they like.
Yeah.
And they'll do like a little favor for them.
Yeah. But it's just like,
they get in trouble too, so.
I know.
Yeah, from the other wrestlers.
Yeah. But it's just like, just to see like, the Mexican style wrestling, lucha libre style wrestling now in a bigger stage, that even though I'm pretty sure it has gotten bigger since, that has been around for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
But just to see like now they're in a bigger stage now with WWE.
Yeah.
and
You
just
could
like
tell that they were pretty excited.
exactly,
You
and
could tell
it's,
even by looking at them, even by they were wearing masks, but you could still tell.
yeah, it's an exciting thing, to just see, and it's like
Exactly.
it's a big step for that lucha libre
Yeah.
style of wrestling and that fan base and all
But
there.
I like it that they're giving them a big, showing.
Yeah, even though the purchase of AAA was a little bit out of the ordinary,
Yeah.
just random.
Yeah, it was just random.
But you know what?
Yeah.
They put on a good pay-per-view and it was awesome. But let's get on with the first match. It was Mr. Iguana, Aerostar, and Octagon Jr. Defeated Lance Dorado and Cruz del Tor- Toro, Toro,
Total.
Toro,
Yeah.
and Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
So the LWO, technically, she just play LWO right there.
Yeah. I like Iguana.
Yeah,
Oh
Iguana
my
was,
god, he was so cool.
honestly, Iguana was like the most fan favorite out of everybody.
I think so too.
Like he got the most pop out of everybody.
It was interesting. That's why.
Exactly.
It was interesting.
And like this is one of the two things that AAA won.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna get on with that at the end of it because I think it's kind of stupid that they only won 2 matches out of the card. But
Yeah.
we'll get on to that when we get on to that one.
But those guys gave a pretty interesting match.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of cool spots in there, a lot of high flying, which
Oh, yeah.
which you expect with that
A
style.
lot of legends. They showed a lot of legends.
Yeah. Because even though like it's WWE Superstars versus AAA, they put these tag teams together, which is just like the same style.
Yeah.
Because they're all from the same style.
Yeah. Except the ones from here, they had to slow down a little bit.
Not really. Let's say Dorado, Cruz del Toro, and Dragon Lee, they all came. Well, I don't think Dragon Lee. Maybe he did. They all came from AAA. They all started there.
Yeah.
And so they're already used to that style. So it was just like it just mixed together very well.
For me, if I was from over there, even though I fought there, I would have to get used to it.
Yeah,
because it's too different.
Well, it's too different, and also like it's
because if you really see the wrestling from Mexico, it's a lazy wrestling. They do a lot of high flying and a lot of hits and a lot of stuff, but it's slow. It's super slow.
Yeah,
but they do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
when they do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's a weird thing because like, I don't look at the quickness. I just look at like how they're doing their moves and just.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't watch it.
How innovative they are. Because honestly, most of the moves, like it looks like all the high flying moves that you see now originally came from either Japan or from Mexico.
Yeah.
Like all the high flying moves.
You can tell the difference when
Some moves
when
from
you
here.
wrestle from over there to over here.
Yeah.
Over there, you see a lot of like, they hurt each other real bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got freedom over there.
Yeah.
Over here, just like you gotta.
A lot of freedom.
Over here, you just gotta.
Yeah. You gotta watch out.
You gotta watch out what you do.
Yeah. But that was interesting though.
Yeah. There's
the first match was pretty interesting.
Yeah. This tag team match again, just they put up guys that know the style and just are used to it.
Yeah.
And then again, well, those guys then the AAA guys, of course, have been wrestling that style for their whole lives.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was awesome just to see that. It was a good match.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of good spots there, and then
And first, Rey Mysterio came out first, so that was cool.
Yeah.
And everybody paid respect to him.
One of the greatest luchadors of all time.
Yeah.
Up there with many other ones too. But yeah, no, it was awesome just to see him kick off the show and just like.
Exactly.
Because he was at the first Worlds Collide.
They picked the really right person.
Yeah, and also he was at the first Worlds Collide. Yeah. So it was just like.
Yeah, little Ray.
Bringing up. Yeah.
It was baby Ray right there.
Yeah, it was, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the first match where AAA got the first win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Dominic
freaking dumbass. I'm sorry my language, but he's a freaking dumbass.
To Octagon Jr.
Yeah.
And like that, and we'll get on to that match when we get to the Money in the Bank statement. But you know what? It's honestly good to see Dominic like not backing down.
He's finally taking care of his own.
Yeah. And it's also good like to see that he's not backing down.
I mean, Liv, she had a little bit to do with it, but even though he still did enough to to show.
Yeah.
that, oh, okay, then this guy is growing up now.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
he can
like
handle himself.
it's good to see that, and it's good to see like Dominic like he's not backing down, like he's issuing the challenge
Yeah,
himself.
but one of these days they gotta get away from that bad dad and bad son deal.
Yeah,
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 because it's beginning to look ugly.
yeah. I
You
guess.
know, huh?
I guess.
Well, it is because it's just like, damn. Is it okay for me to call my dad that then?
I mean, it's what drives
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah, but they gotta get away from it. It's getting boring now.
Yeah,
For me, it's getting boring.
yeah, but it's just like
I mean, come on, you can't. Your dad's a legend. He's better than you,
yeah.
and you're treating him like trash.
But I could see why they doing it because it's like if they didn't do that, then there was
There's
no
nothing.
reason to do that Octagon Junior
Yeah,
match against him and Dominic. So like
yeah,
it drives it a little bit, but it's just like. But the thing is, right? It's just like for me that the only reason why I don't really
yeah,
care about it is because they don't overly use it.
yeah,
Like except for like Rose Collide, then like that, like sure interviews, like when he has to stay in character and all that, sure he's gonna do it,
yeah,
of course.
yeah,
But and but like on TV and all that,
yeah.
he barely uses that.
He should, when he loses a belt, he should lose it to one of these guys.
I'll say Octagon Junior.
Yeah, he should lose it to one of, or settle.
Yeah,
Yeah, to him.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But they're doing that whole thing with Grande Americano and him, and so just like you
no,
went from being one of the top guys, like looks like they're gonna push you, then you're there.
yeah. Then you're the.
So
But they should have him lose against one of the guys.
yeah.
One of those guys.
And then my favorite match out of one of my favorite match out of the whole night, right, of the whole thing, right? Stephanie Valkyria La Primera, the Dark Angel, and Lola Vice defeated Chick Tormenta, and Dallas.
Oh, Jet Tormenta and Dallas.
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 Dallas. A showcase for the ages.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, that was awesome, and then it was cool to see Stephanie Valkyria fighting her godmother in wrestling. Because over there in Mexico, if you guys don't know this, even though like if you guys seen the pay per view, you guys heard Conan talk about it and like that. When you start in over there in Mexico, whoever you tag team with, because there's always a tag team match, I think, or whoever you train with, right? Is for the men that is your godfather in wrestling, and then for the female wrestlers, that's their godmother in wrestling. So it was cool to see Stephanie Valkyria going up against her godmother, and it came full circle. The student got the win over the teacher.
Yeah, the student
defeated the teacher, and it's just
like
it was awesome.
Yeah.
And then again, like even though yes, this match is a little bit
they're like almost
slow.
like Nia Jax size, huh?
Yeah, no, it was. They're more power.
I think Stephanie and probably some other girl wrestler are about this. They got pretty good figures, but most of them are like Nia Jax.
Yeah,
like the weight.
Yeah, if you really see about like it's like that, that kind of thing.
So they'll be good to fight like Nia Jax and all them.
Oh yeah,
and what's her name?
Yeah,
Another girl.
But again, like that's why they made that match because of like
Because of them two.
the ties of Stephanie Valkyria and I think Dallas.
Yeah.
I think that was the one.
Mm-hmm.
That's her
That was a
godmother.
good match though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then like you can see like
Lola Vice did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did real good.
And the thing is, right, props to Lola Vice because her style of wrestling is very different. Very different from Stephanie's and Dallas and Tormenta.
Yeah.
Of course, because she didn't come up in the CMLL or AAA style of wrestling when she was coming up and being a wrestler. Lola Vice is more of that MMA strong style wrestling type of thing. But honestly, it didn't look that bad.
Not
good. Like all four women like fought, like they went at it, and it was awesome. But at the end, Lola Vice and Stephanie Valkyria did pick up the win, and yeah, one of the best match. And thankfully, Stephanie was the second match of the card because she had a long night.
Yeah.
She wrestled 3 times before Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah.
Well, counting Money in the Bank because SmackDown, Rose Collide, and
she was tired.
She was But then to give out her performance, that's why she's one of the the best in the women's division as of right now.
We'll see if they push her.
Yeah, one of the best.
Yeah.
I think go after Io Sky, man. I think that's where she goes from here. After Money in the Bank, go after Io Sky.
Yeah.
Because honestly, guys, I like Rhea Ripley and like I appreciate like she's awesome at what she does, but I think it's time to step away from there, and then now it's time to you know what, Stephanie is one of the big ones too now.
Yeah.
So you know what, let's cycle her into this.
Yeah.
And then I think that would be a good match at SummerSlam or something like that with Stephanie back there. I know like some of you guys will be like,
but the only bad thing about it, we don't know what they're gonna do.
Exactly, but like I know like some of you guys will probably be like, well, it's too soon for Stephanie to go for a title for one of the big ones and all this and that.
Well, that's why they put her there.
But it's just like honestly, guys, like she's one of the best women's wrestlers
and that's
on
why
that
they put her
roster.
there. They didn't put her there just to look pretty.
Exactly, she didn't.
They put her there to freaking win a title.
And she's not there for one of the mid card titles. She's there for one of the big ones.
She's there for the main event.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think like Io Sky and her, like they teased it before, and it's just like you know what, that's gonna be a good match. And honestly, if that like I might be stretching it right there, but you know what, I could see that as the main event of a pay per view.
Yeah.
Evolution is right around the corner.
Yeah.
And you know what, for all women's pay per view, I think that could be the headliner. The headliner, Io Sky versus Stephanie Vakir for the World Championship.
Well, all we could do is wait and see.
Exactly, but again, that's my dream match. That's a dream match that is just like hopefully they book one of the days and we'll see what happens. But yeah, and then also Lola Vice. I hope that they put her up there.
Yeah,
and like either for especially for NXT because I know she's still on the NXT roster.
Yeah, they should give her a title shot.
Like go after the North American or freaking not JC Jane because that's Mariah May's type of thing. So I think the North American is where she should go next.
Yeah.
Or unless you guys want to bump her up to the main roster too. So
go after Becky.
Yeah, go after Becky because I can see her as a big contender for that IC title. Yeah. Okay. To give more legitimacy to that title too.
They should take it away from Becky anyways.
Ah, they will.
Yeah, she don't deserve it.
Yeah.
I think she does.
And then the next match is Legado de Fantasma versus Hijo de Dr. Wagner, Psycho Clown, and Pango. Pango. That's a hard.
Payangano.
Whatever.
Payangano then.
Yeah, whatever. Payangano. Jesus. Spanish is not my first language, so it's kind of hard for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Legado de Fantasma, honestly, this came to a surprise to me to see like them winning. Because honestly, Dr. Wagner Jr., Psycho Clown, and
yeah. Well, maybe they just got tired of them losing.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like I don't see like why.
Yeah.
But I could see like also, but actually I could actually see why actually because actually this opens the door for Legado de Fantasma to go on to the tag team circuit on for Triple Mania for Triple A's I guess WrestleMania of their company Triple Mania because they're gonna hold a tag team tournament to go after the
that's good then.
Yeah, to go after it. So I guess like that does make sense.
Yeah.
For them to win. But it's good to see Legado de Fantasma get finally a win.
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah. But to be honest with you, the only Mexican wrestler that I actually knew and knew how he wrestled is Psycho Clown.
Yeah.
That's the only one that I knew.
Yeah.
That was there. But
I haven't seen these guys in like years.
Yeah. Dr. Wagner Jr.
Especially Triple A. I haven't seen them in years.
Yeah, no. Like for the past couple of years, like we kind of did stay away from watching.
Yeah, because they show the other one. The other one. What's the other one?
Oh yeah, CMLL.
Yeah, they show that one more.
Even though like AAA is one of the oldest promotions.
Yeah.
It's just like I think even CMLL is too, but CMLL is a little bit more higher because they have more of the younger talent in CMLL.
Yeah.
Than AAA.
Yeah.
Than AAA does.
Yeah, because those guys are on this one. They're like at least their late 30s or into their 40s.
Yeah, that's why Stephanie Valkyrie was more with CMLL than she was with AAA. Because I think she only did a few matches there, and then that was pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But these guys did good though. They put on.
Oh yeah, man.
They put on a good show.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like these trios, man, they were just like damn. And especially for like the AAA side, like they just put like the top guys together.
Yeah.
And then just like that, but you could tell like they really gelled really good.
Yeah.
But it was kind of weird because like Dr. Wagner Jr. and Psycho Clown, right? Psycho Clown took Dr. Wagner Jr.'s father's mask away from him.
Yeah.
And then
because I know, as far as I know they never tag team with each other.
Yeah, and you would
They
think,
do, but not often.
but you would think that there'll be more enemies than that.
Yeah.
Because of that reason.
Well, they probably calmed themselves down and said, "Well, let's do this for the company."
I'm sorry, but like it's just like yeah, for the company, yeah. But it's just like if you took away my father's mask, which is a big dishonor.
Which one was it? Which one was it?
Psycho Clown took Dr. Wagner Jr.'s dad's mask.
Well, if I was him, I would have pulled this tongue.
I know, huh? Pull the mask too at the same time, just like
probably would have.
This is a part of the mask.
It's a part of the mask.
Yeah,
they probably would have.
Because in luchador culture, it's a big.
I think we should get two masks. Dude.
I know, huh?
Yeah, just to have two masks.
I put Rey Mysterio's mask right there.
Huh? Yeah.
But no, like if you guys like a little bit of history and into like that when a Mexican wrestler either the women's or the men's. Yeah. If you lose your match in a mask, or if so, like in a mask versus something match, or something like that, right? Mask versus mask match, I guess you could say, right? Sometimes, right? It's a big, it's a big moment.
It's a big moment.
It's a big moment, and it's a big, it's kind of sad, and it's also like damn.
Yeah.
It's just like
I mean, it's kind of nice to watch it, but it's kind of sad when he has to take it off.
Because it's like. Because it's like like it's just like it's kind of like you lose everything.
And plus, you don't know if he's ugly.
Yeah. But also, it's just like it's just like it's just like.
Imagine if he takes off his mask and his face is painted.
I know, huh?
Oh my god.
Well, it's like Penta. It's like his mask.
Well, they
face
can't
is
do
painted.
that, can't they?
Well, his face is painted.
No, but if they're going for mask, they can't paint their face underneath.
No, they can't.
But that's not unmasking then.
Yeah, it still is because you still see their face.
No, because it's painted.
Yeah, but you still see it.
Oh, you gotta imagine how he looks.
Yeah, and then also he can't put his mask back on.
Like Panther is his mouth.
What? It's his mouth and his eyes. But you gotta remember, like in AEW when he had his not in AEW. I think it was either AEW or CMLL that they did it. When he took off his mask, he hit his face real quickly. Even if it's painted.
Yeah.
Even if it's painted, you still hide your face. Because it's just like.
No, that's crazy. No matter what, you're not gonna know how you look, right?
No, well, because it's just like you expose your features of your thing. So like cameras and everything like that, like because like imagine this, right? So like if you take off your mask, right, even if your face is painted and everything like that, if people could take screenshots of it, right, and like that, right, and then like you still showing your facial features.
No, okay.
Right? So like if you go out somewhere, they're gonna know who you are. Just off of your facial features and all that. So it's just like it's still a big deal. Yeah. That's why you see wrestlers.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's why when you see like luchadors, even if their face is painted, when they take off their masks, they hide their face.
Yeah.
Real quickly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Because it's just like no. Yeah. Because it is a big deal over there if you lose your mask.
When you're fighting for mask and mask, you can't hide your face.
No, it's a big it's a big
deal.
It's a big deal, and it's just like because honestly, when you lose,
that's why you're losing your mask. Because you won't show your face.
Yeah, because the deeper thing is just like when you lose your mask, you lose everything.
And they really don't show that. They really don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't want to,
Like if they do it, it's like more of a like you're gonna retire type of thing,
or want to get rid of the mask,
or you're gonna get rid of the mask or something like that. But it's still a big thing. Because honestly, like once you take away the mask, right?
I wouldn't want to get rid of my mask.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Until I retire. Yeah. I didn't want to retire. I want to go out with it.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, like even like when you take off the mask, it's just like you lose.
I remember they took out Rey Mysterio's mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, but
a little baby.
Yeah, but no, but a little bit more into that. But it's just like again, it's just like when you take off the mask, it's just like. For a luchador or for either like for the women's too, it's just like you're losing everything.
He didn't hide his face.
No, he didn't.
Well, not the first time he did it.
Yeah.
The second time he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like again, like like again, it's just like you're losing everything when you take off the mask. You're losing, like, you can't put it back on, and it's just like damn. And that's the same thing for what happened to what's his name from Legal de Fantasma. Fuck, I forgot his name. The leader of it.
Even when they make movies, they have their mask on.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I've seen a couple of movies, Mexican movies, and they have their mask on stuff.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah,
Nacho Libre.
yeah,
Nacho Libre. They had their mask on.
Yeah,
and they're really wrestlers. They're really true wrestlers.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like for Santo Escobar, his last match before coming to the States and all that, I think was one of his last match. Yeah, I think it was a mask for mask match versus somebody.
Oh, okay.
He lost it, and it's just like
shit.
damn. Yeah, it was a very hard moment to see.
Yeah.
That. And then of course, like, you give a speech after that and this and that. But yeah,
I think he's one of the guys that they're gonna turn around on them.
probably.
Probably. Yeah.
Like, you can see
It
it.
looks like it.
Yeah. But yeah, but other words, for that
they
match,
worked
that was good.
together though. Yes, last night it was good.
Yeah. But for that match, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
The next match for the North American Championship, Ethan Page, Lardo Kid, Javon Evans, and Ray Phoenix in a fatal four-way match for the North American title. I'm gonna say this: Ethan Page, he's not a high flyer. He's not that athletic.
Yeah.
But he's a very smart guy.
Yeah, he is.
Very smart guy.
He's really smart.
He did retain his title. But yeah, he's really a good North American champion.
Yeah.
And yeah. Because going up against the three best high flyers,
he's gonna hold it for a while.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But going up against one of the best three high flyers,
Yeah.
It's just like down.
Yeah.
Like, just to keep up with that. And then he did some high flying too, some things too,
Yeah,
some top rope things.
He did a couple of things.
He did a hair Corona. It's just like damn. Didn't know you could do that. But yeah,
he's a smart wrestler.
He got smart,
it's
man.
Be hard for anybody to beat him.
Yeah. He got smart. He threw Javon Evans out the ring, hit Ray Phoenix.
Did you see when he tried to poke one of them in the eye?
Yeah.
But the mask.
It's kind of hard to poke somebody in the eye.
You're goofy, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? How's that gonna work?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to poke somebody in the eye with a mask. Like,
it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, it's just like that was a good fatal four-way match.
Yeah.
That
Ethan Page, he put a good show. So
yeah.
Even the other guys.
Yeah.
Freaking flying all over the place. Huh?
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially Javon Evans, man. He freaking.
Oh, Javon! I forgot about him.
He seizes to it. Like, he always amazes me every single time he's in that ring.
Yeah.
He could.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a champion one way or another.
I mean, the thing is, right? Yeah, no, and the thing is, like, there's not that much of a rush with him. Because again, he's only 20 years old.
Yeah, dude, he's really young.
Yeah, he's only 20.
Yeah.
So it's just like don't wait too long to push him.
Yeah.
But like, you still have time.
But he showed a lot with like these guys. He wrestled almost like them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it's the same style.
Yeah.
Same high flying style.
Yeah.
That he has.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ethan was just waiting.
Oh yeah.
I'll get you one.
He threw Javon Evans, hit Ray Phoenix with Javon Evans.
He goes, I can get you one of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then hit what was that, Lardo Kid?
Yeah.
With honestly with the freaking the twist of fate.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Legitimately just the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last match, which was one of the best main events that was there.
Yeah, they put on a good one.
With Lola Vice and Stephanie Valkyrie, right? For the AAA Mega Champion El Hijo del Vikingo versus Chad Gable, man.
Chad Gable did good.
Dude, he did.
Yeah, he did real good.
It's like damn.
Yeah, but this guy was just too much.
Yeah, but it's just like for Chad Gable to do all that, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, why are you guys not pushing him?
Yeah.
Like, even for like the mid card, like, why are you guys not pushing him?
Yeah.
And then like even for like that, yeah. And it's just like, yeah.
He disappeared.
Yeah.
Like why didn't you like?
And then like even though like Chad Gable makes anything work, even with like Americano, that he's making it work and all that, but it's just like damn, like looking at this match and what they did in this match is just like damn.
Yeah.
And then like Vikingo, right? It's just like, it's not a name that everybody knows, even though he's been building it up for many years.
I've seen him before.
We've seen him in AEW.
Was it AEW? It was, huh?
Back before
That's what I was gonna tell you last night. It goes like, we seen this guy somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back before
There it is.
WWE acquired AEW,
Yeah.
AAA.
AAA.
Because AEW loves the Mexican freaking wrestling style and partners up with them all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we seen Vikingo wrestle a lot, and like, dude, he does the most amazing things in that ring.
He does.
And it's just like,
they take a lot of chances.
He's a good champion.
They take a lot of chances.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see, like,
Gable does some crazy stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like again, like there was table spots. There were spots that were just like, damn, like how you guys gonna get up from this? Yeah.
Like that one that comes to 10.
Yeah.
They barely made it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they barely made it. That sucker.
Because man, they're like going through a table, man. It takes a lot out of both of them.
Yeah, it takes a lot of it's a lot of pain.
Yeah. But yeah, no, but that was one of the.
But anyway, that was a good
main event. It was a good main event, and it was just like when you put two guys together that just like they're gonna give it their all. It's just like, yeah, you're gonna get a good match.
Yeah. These guys gave out a good they give out a good wrestling matches.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting Vikingo to keep coming on.
Yeah.
The
crowd was okay. It was okay, but I think I expected a little bit more up.
Yeah, uproar. It's like I expect it because like a lot of wrestling fans are not exposed to don't watch the Mexican wrestling.
Yeah, that's true.
The Mexican wrestling scene, so they're not they don't know. They probably like except for Vikingo and for some other superstars, right? Like the majority of it was just like, damn, we don't know these guys.
Yeah.
Like so it's just like it's hard to like cheer.
They'll get to know him now.
Yeah, except for like Iguana, like he made his statement.
He made a statement.
He made his statement for sure.
The way he was dressed and everything, and like, damn.
Yeah, but like I expected that from the fans because like if you didn't watch AAA and you don't watch Mexican wrestling, luchador wrestling, it's just like lucha libre and all that. It's just like you're not gonna know that much.
No,
you're not gonna.
Especially if you were born from here.
Exactly. Yeah. And Los Angeles, even though
if you're Mexican American, and you're born Mexican American, you're really not gonna really hear about it.
Yeah.
Not unless your parents are from Mexico or something and they show you.
Yeah.
But otherwise you won't hear about it.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's just like let's just like to wrap it all up for Rose Collide. I think it was awesome. Yeah. They put on a very good pay-per-view. Yeah. I will even say it came up a little bit more better than Money in the Bank.
I think
a little bit with the matches and all that. Because even though like they didn't do that much building up to Worlds Collide, right? Like all the matches, they didn't at all. But like the matches seemed like important.
But you know what? Like we noticed, me and you, that they don't do much building up.
No, it's because they put fucking pay-per-views back to back. It's just like you got like 2 weeks or 1 week to do it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're gonna build up a match for like 2 to 3 weeks to do 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Great fucking God damn it, dude.
Yeah. Some of them don't even make sense.
No, it doesn't. But you know what they did good here? Right? Before every match they had a video package.
Yeah.
So like it made it seem like, oh, this is bigger than it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Liga del Fantasma, like they made it bigger than like everything.
I give them an A.
Yeah. And then for this one with the video package that they put on with that, it's like, yeah. You can see. Yeah, no, I'll give this a really good A.
I give them a big A.
And again,
they did an excellent job.
Yeah, and then for a person that I like watching lucha libre and I like watching that style of wrestling, especially CMLL, because just because they're a little bit younger than AAA, it's just like just to see them in a bigger stage, getting more exposure.
Yeah,
I think that's good, and that's awesome. And for you fans out there, man,
hopefully they'll have them. We gotta put them on there more.
Yeah, and hopefully for you fans out there, man, go watch it, man. Go watch Lucha Libre, man. Go it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Maybe not AAA if you don't like slow stuff.
Well, you know these right here. These you gotta go to Mexico and watch them.
Yeah.
They hardly come over here, right?
Oh yeah, no. If you're gonna go live, you gotta go over there.
Yeah, you gotta go live.
But you can watch it on TV
and cable.
Yeah,
you can go on the cable.
Yeah, like if you go to one, I don't know if this is a channel anymore, like El Rey Network. Like they have it there.
Yeah, I know.
And then they have it in.
Well, it's on Dish or Direct TV.
Yeah.
It's on those.
Yeah.
It's on those.
Yeah. Oh, like you'll find them. You'll find them if you really want to like see
And
it.
sometimes on YouTube TV, they got it on there too.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like when we went to Mexico, we watched one of their stuff.
Oh yeah, we did.
I think we did catch Triple Mania. I think that's what we were watching.
So is that what it was?
I think we were watching that because it was a
a
big venue.
Yeah.
So it was just like it was probably Triple Mania when we watched it.
Remember that one with the horns? Well, you get some of those horns, dude.
What's Rush's thing? When you mess with that boy, you get the horn.
Yeah. Rush.
He's a cool wrestler, man.
Yeah,
He's a cool wrestler. I like his style. But no, but sCollide, man, one of the most biggest moments in wrestling, man. Even though AEW's been doing it because they've been partnering up with CMLL and all that, even with Triple
But
A.
this is different though.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it for many years.
Yeah.
So it came out different.
And it seemed like things like when I saw like Psycho Clown, even though I'm pretty sure it's a different wrestler under that name.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the Psycho Clown that I watched back when I was younger, I'm pretty sure he was on the older side.
Probably.
So it's just like I'm pretty sure it was another wrestler under that. But you gotta remember,
like what's his name? What the hell is his name? Skeleton. What the hell is his name?
Oh, I forgot his name.
I forgot his name.
But he's one of the big wrestlers too over
he's
there.
one of the freaking oldest ones.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's another guy underneath there.
Oh no, yeah.
But you gotta remember,
relative or something now.
But you gotta remember, like for like most of these wrestlers, they got like their kids, cousins.
I know, yeah.
That like after their time is gone.
Yeah, they continue.
They continue with it. It's like Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Comes from Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
I think it's either his dad or like his cousins.
Yeah.
With that one. So yeah. It's like that. The only one that won't continue it is his son.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna call him? Because there's already Rey Mysterio Jr. He's just like
Pendejo.
Oh my god. But even like Dominic, you can see that he embraces the Mexican culture too, because he comes out with the mask.
He embraces it and it puts it down at the same time.
Yeah, so like
you really don't know what the hell, dude. He's paying
homage, but he's also like putting it down at the same time. It's like his tattoos, right? That they explain. It's like all Mexican legends on his thing, which is awesome to see that. And then also like his tattoo right there.
Of course, it's all a script, so. He really doesn't hate it.
Yeah,
it's just all.
It's like his crow tattoos that he has, like his dad.
Like his dad.
Like his dad that he has right there.
It's just small.
No, it's fucking big. Shit, it's like his dad's.
I don't look at his.
It's like his dad. Well, you can't.
I know.
But like,
it's
covered up. But like on social media when they were showing it, it was just like there you go.
Yeah.
But sCollide, man, it was a big thing for the Mexican culture.
Pretty interesting though.
And they picked a good venue.
Yeah, they did.
For LA?
Yeah.
Where most of the freaking
wrong time.
Really wrong time. But
wrong time. Who knows? They wouldn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But luckily, nobody, no fans, no nothing got hurt.
Yeah.
But hey, how you gonna know?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
But
in hindsight,
but the good part, nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
Outside, nobody got hurt.
But like in hindsight, Los Angeles was the best place to do it.
Oh no, yeah, dude.
Because the Mexican culture in Los Angeles.
I think Las Vegas and Los Angeles are the best ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah.
I think they are.
Mostly because like if you're gonna do something like sCollide and like have Mexican luchador style there.
Yeah.
It's just like that's like the biggest places to do it.
Yeah.
Because Mexican culture runs deep.
Because Las Vegas has a lot of Mexicans.
Yeah, it runs deep over there.
Oh yeah, dude.
And it's just like
Because if you go more like New York and all them, it's more Puerto Rican and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we also represent them too, so it's like.
But I thought like Vampire, I thought she was Mexican. She's Chilean.
Chilean.
Yeah. Yeah, look at Lola. She's Puerto Rican. Yeah.
But they all put it in one category.
Oh no, yeah. Because we all speak the same language.
Yeah. Just some of us speak faster. I'm sorry, but you Puerto Ricans, man, you guys. I'm sorry, but you Puerto Ricans, man, you guys speak fast.
They actually taught her to slow down.
I know her.
And Selena Vega,
she's Puerto Rican. Damon Priest.
Yeah.
Like even though like it's different styles of Spanish.
But you could tell like they learned how to slow down.
Yeah.
They're
and like there's different things like because like for us, right? Like it's just like it's a different different words mean different things.
No, no, yeah.
To all of
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of words we don't know what they know.
Exactly.
Oh shit, man. There's a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even me, I speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But if I go to Mexico, I won't know some of the words that they say.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I won't know most of it.
That's not. I'm talking about going further in. I'm talking about right here, just in Sonora.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's just like, what do you say?
Yeah.
So wait. Let me think about that one for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. It's funny because I understand like the majority of it,
Yeah.
but it's just like, and I could speak a little bit of it, a little bit Spanish, but it's just like,
Yeah.
other than that, it's just like, there we go.
Yeah.
But no, but it's all cool that we could all come together.
But the good part, yeah, I know.
Like come together for these events.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Like everybody come together, enjoy themselves,
Enjoy it,
and
enjoy
all
the
that.
pay-per-views.
But like I say, I'm glad no fans, nobody got hurt outside. So that's the good part.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't go that way. I don't think it did, but you know.
Hey man, if there's a time for us, that's Chucky.
Yeah, that's Chucky.
Yeah. But you know what, like, and one more thing before we get into something else, because I really do want to don't go in too much with that subject. If there's any time for all of us just to stick together and just support each other and all that, is these times for sure.
Yeah.
For sure is these times.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it was a great show. A lot of people went. That was good. And on to Money in the Bank. Dinero en el banco.
One more thing, right? One more thing, and then we get into Money in the Bank. I hate that WWE always wants us to like, even though like they partner up with like these people, right?
Yeah.
They always go out of the way to just like, our talent is better than yours. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
But like, our talent is better than yours.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna let you guys. We're gonna show it because AAA only got 2 wins.
Yeah.
Even though they should have got more.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn.
Yeah. They should have won half and half.
TNA.
They should have won half and
Yeah,
half.
TNA, when they always go to NXT, they lose.
Yeah.
And Trick Williams is a champion, even though he doesn't want to wrestle.
I think they should strip that title from him.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want to go to TNA, then what the hell?
Yeah.
What are you there for then?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But there was a lot of wrestling going on yesterday.
Yeah, there was.
Because there was Worlds Collide, Money in the Bank, and At Odds for AEW. TNA.
We missed
At Odds. Yeah, we missed out.
No freaking way.
Well, we were too busy watching those 2 big things and we missed out on Odds and All Odds. We don't watch TNA though.
No. Oh no, we don't. AEW. When's the AEW one?
Back in July. It's in July.
Oh no, yeah. How come I always think it's this one?
No, it's in
This
July.
is the second time, dude. I thought it was this
It's
one.
in July.
Oh, okay.
Do they have a preview this? I don't know.
I don't know. We gotta watch it during the week.
We'll find out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We'll find out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But no, but yeah, Worlds Collide, man, was pretty good. I give it an A, and
yeah. They did a good showing.
But on to Money in the Bank.
Money in the dinero en el banco.
I don't know what to say about this.
It was kind of upsetting.
So the women's Money in the Bank match. Okay. Arguably.
Oh, did you get that message?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was Naomi. But the women's Money in the Bank, arguably one of the best women's Money in the Bank.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it because it was one of the best. Right? They put on a good show.
Yeah, they did.
These are all future champions. 3 women are the stable or future stable of the company.
Yeah.
That you could say.
The only thing I don't freaking like about it, like, okay, why do you go up the ladder when you know you're not gonna win it? I mean, I know it's your job. It's your job, but at least go all the way to the top.
I know.
Not like put your hands on the top of the ladder and reach up.
Yeah.
You know the damn well you can't reach that sucker from right there.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I didn't like about it.
Yeah, but that's like in every.
Oh no, yeah, every month.
But you know what? You know what? How they could just play it off smarter, right? Like I understand, like do that when you're tired and you've been like going through shit,
exactly.
right? And then that's explainable because you're tired, so you're not gonna go up the ladder that fast. But when you're fucking healthy and shit, and you haven't went through that much, go up that bitch.
Yeah.
Go on it.
Yeah.
Just have.
You could tell she wanted it.
Yeah.
Naomi. But before that, they were saying, okay, she's always been in Money in Bank, but she never won it.
Yeah. So.
Okay, you just fucking gave it up right there.
Yeah. They have context clues.
Yeah.
That is just like.
Yeah. If you really pay attention to it, like, okay, I know who's gonna win.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm a big Stephanie Valkyr fan.
Oh, dude, she was close.
And I am.
No, she was freaking. I thought she was gonna get it.
Yeah.
Because she was actually had it to unhook it.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like, okay.
Yeah.
It's not you.
Yeah.
Right there, I said, it's not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm a big Stephanie Valkyr fan, and I think like I really wanted her to win it.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I understand why, because it's just like it's like if you do that, it looks like you're just skyrocketing her.
Yeah.
Like you guys are going really fast.
Really fast on her.
And you guys did the same thing with Tiffany when she won. That you guys went really fast.
Yeah,
but it did kind of pay off. Because she is a good champion.
Yeah.
But I could say like because with Naomi, right? You know she's not gonna touch Io Sky.
No,
she's going after Tiffany.
Yeah, she's going after Tiffany.
Yeah, she's going after Tiffany.
And I think what's gonna happen, Nia is gonna mess her up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's gonna lose money.
She might be the first.
She's not gonna get nothing.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think she's gonna be the first to ever lose a Money in the Bank match for the women.
Yeah, I don't think she'll.
Because I think somebody else lost it. Yeah. But it's just like I don't see her winning the championship.
Yeah, I don't either.
I see her somebody screwing her up.
I don't see her as a champion.
No,
I don't.
Me neither.
You know who I see as tag team champions?
Yeah.
Valkyr and Lola.
Yeah, I could see that.
I could see them as champions.
But why put her down to the tag team division?
Just to get her something.
But it's just like. But it's just like, why put her up there when she already been?
Because you know, Valkyr, she's gonna win every title.
Yeah, but the thing is like, they're already pushing her. So why put her
for the main title?
Yeah, so why put her back down to the?
Yeah. As far as they could push her just all the way down to who has another title there?
Well, you gotta go after. Becky.
Becky, right?
You gotta remember.
I'm pretty sure she'll beat Becky.
But here's the thing, right? You gotta remember, they stick to their brands.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah.
And Stephanie's on Raw.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's Becky's title.
Yeah.
That if she's gonna go after it.
But I think she's gonna be one of those champions that grabs all of them early.
I see more Grand Slam champions.
Grand Slam champions.
But I think Roxanne is gonna get the IC title.
Yeah.
And Valkyrie is gonna get the main title.
The main title.
Because they already teased Io Sky and Valkyrie match.
Yeah. And Valkyrie will win. I think she will.
She will.
I think she will.
But damn, will they give us a good match?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Again, a main event level match they will give us.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I don't see Naomi as a champion.
Yeah. I don't know. Even though Naomi, since she's coming back, she's been doing really good work.
Yeah.
And ever since she turned heel.
Well, she had to turn.
Yeah.
To be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ever since she turned heel and like she came back and everything like that, and she did that, she's been doing really good work. Yeah. And like I think they gave her the Money in the Bank, right, just to pay her dues.
Yeah.
Like you put in so much time and effort into this.
You got 5 times. So and you never won, but you're gonna win this one.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
give you a shot.
Yeah.
See what you do with it.
Yeah, and we're gonna pay her your dues.
Well, Tiff, she got lucky she wasn't there. She probably was, but didn't wrestle.
Yeah.
But she got lucky.
If Tiffany was wrestling, she would have.
Oh, she would have. If she would have seen Tiff, well, like, oh my God, yeah, she's gonna lose it.
Yeah, I think if anybody's gonna take it away from Tiff, even though like Julia doesn't look like she's too focused on the main title right now, because she's gonna go after Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
Tiffany, Julia. I think Julia could go after that main title for Tiffany.
Yeah.
I think they could put on a good match.
Yeah.
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 I'm putting out these new people because it's like shit.
Roxanne should go for a lower title though.
You know who's gonna go after probably Tiffany or probably Naomi, because she is with SmackDown now, even though they haven't really announced it. But Jordan Grace.
Oh, Jordan Grace.
Because she got bumped up too.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I picked her.
Yeah. She could fucking dominate anybody.
Yeah, she can.
Imagine Nia Jax. She could just lift her up. I bet you.
Yeah, she can.
She could lift her up.
And they'll probably show it.
Holy.
And I think they showed it once already.
I think they did.
They did.
Oh, it was that Royal Rumble.
Yeah, and she picked her up like nothing.
That was like,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah,
good luck for Naomi. She was good, but in her interview, she didn't sound too good. She was like,
it's Naomi, man. She's
I'm
crazy.
okay, John Cena. Yeah. Her and Biggie was just like, okay, I know you for like forever, but damn,
Yeah.
why you gotta be like that?
Hey, if you're gonna be a heel, man, I guess like
Well, she turned big time because the crowd was cheering her on. She turned around, told everybody to shut up.
Yeah, but you know what though?
Okay.
Yeah, but you're gonna be a heel, and it looks like it's been the trend for like this year.
Yeah.
It's just blaming the fans.
Yeah.
Just blaming them.
Yeah.
Even though like it doesn't make sense because for your last run or
It
like
doesn't, huh? It don't make no sense.
either because like your last run, even if it's your last run or your current run, right? Or you're coming back, right? The fans are behind you.
I think
So
that's why John Cena's getting pissed off because they're still cheering for him instead of booing for him.
Because they didn't really execute his heel so good.
No,
Like, honestly.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. But yeah, moving on. From
And that face doesn't fit him, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to the next one.
And then the one thing, Dominic Mysterio versus Octagon Junior for the men's Intercontinental Championship. I feel like they did that match just to fill in some time.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
Like,
Because they gave it to him too fast.
Yeah, let's fill in some time here.
Yeah, and you're losing.
But you know what? Even though Liv did like a little thing, she didn't do much.
She didn't do much. She stayed away. But she did a little bit, but not enough for
Yeah, to be honest with you, like Dominic is a pretty good wrestler.
Yeah, he is.
Like, you can really see that.
I mean, he's grown, dude. He's put on weight, muscles, everything.
And he's getting better in the ring. And it's just like, damn, dude.
He's an idiot, but yeah.
But it's awesome to see how he's going, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like him, right? When he's heel, then he turns good. I mean, what the hell?
I'm not gonna lie, they're probably gonna give him like his dad's treatment. Like, get all these titles, right?
Yeah.
He only needs one more.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he needs two more.
Two more?
He needs the U.S. title, I think, and the big title.
I think the big title is gonna take him time.
Oh yeah, no. It's gonna be like a Rey Mysterio.
Maybe the U.S. title he'll be able to capture.
Yeah, no, I think they're gonna do like a Rey Mysterio type of thing because it took Rey Mysterio a long fucking time to get that title.
Look at how he won the title. Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
They didn't put no small guy with him.
No, he went up against Batista when he took the title.
No, before that.
His first title.
He went against Brock Lesnar.
Was that his first title win?
Yeah, that was his first one. Then he won with Batista.
So it was
Brock Lesnar came in.
Yeah.
And he was young.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar was young. Batista was there already.
So it was Brock Lesnar that he won. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Brock Lesnar is freaking dangerous.
Because I know it was like in the early 2000s. I think it was like in 2006, 2007.
But he won it. He won it easy. He won it. It wasn't easy, but he did it.
Yeah. But like I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that with Dominic. Like it's gonna be a long road, but eventually he's
gonna get it. Yeah.
And honestly, when that time comes, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? He's putting in some good work.
It's just like him. You don't mind him winning the titles because he's a true wrestler. He wrestles all the time.
Yeah.
Not like that dummy.
Yeah. And sure, like he's like a third generation?
Yeah, something like
superstar?
That. Yeah, because his dad died. Rey Mysterio's dad died. Yeah. He just recently died. Yeah. Then Rey, then him.
Yeah. So like a third generation superstar and all that.
Then his uncle.
Like even though like a lot of people say that like when you're a third generation superstar, you don't have to work for it because you're already in the business. No, you
gotta work for it. Look how he's working for it.
Yeah. And look at Braun Breaker, he's a fucking third generation.
Yeah, look at him. Yeah, he is. I think he is.
He's either second or third. Because Rick Steiner.
I don't even know if they wrestled. Their dads. His tatas.
So technically, I'm gonna say it right now. He's either a second generation or a third generation.
I don't even know.
Yeah, because I know because like his dad and then it's him.
I didn't like what they did to him.
And then Papa Paul.
I didn't like the way they have him at.
Why?
Because he could do more.
Yeah, but it's just imagine the I think he'll be even more elevated with Seth Rollins. Than by himself. Like even though he could get over by himself really easily. Really easily.
He doesn't need Seth Rollins.
But I think it's like an evolution type of thing.
Yeah, it is.
Like I said to you before.
Well, yeah.
Like you got the mentor like Triple H.
But what did he say? Solo? Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
When he was doing the the family.
Oh yeah.
And he was doing like that in the Wise Man.
Yeah.
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 It did come out like that,
Yeah.
exactly. Or evolution.
Yeah. Evolution, because like I see it more as evolution, because again, you have the Triple H of that stable.
Yeah.
With Seth Rollins. Ironically, that's his freaking mentor.
Yeah, I know.
Ironically, Triple H is his mentor. And then you have the two new guys.
Yeah.
The two young guys.
Bronson and Breaker.
Yeah, like Batista and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, so who are they going to turn against?
You gotta remember.
Bronson Reed, they can't put him in the shoulder.
Yeah, but Braun Breaker.
But they can't put him in the shoulder.
But
Braun Breaker, they can't.
You gotta remember, Randy Orton was the first one to leave.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't live good.
Yeah, he did not.
He left the champion.
Yeah.
He left
the youngest.
The youngest champion, but yeah, the way they treated him,
yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what's funny, right? Javon Evans, if he wins the NXT championship,
yeah,
he is the youngest champion.
Yeah.
In WWE.
Yeah, he'll beat everybody.
Ever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's
NXT.
If it's the NXT, he's still
he'll still be the
he's
youngest.
still one of the youngest world champions.
Yeah.
That there is. Yeah. If it's the NXT World Championship.
Hey, Randy must have got hurt, huh?
He's taking time off.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm. That's why you haven't seen him. He's taking time off.
No.
I mean, you see how much he had to go through the last match?
I know.
Even though it was John Cena, freaking John Cena and him went through hell.
Poor guy, huh?
Yeah, him and John Cena went through it that last match.
But you could tell John is a real good in physical condition.
Oh yeah,
you could tell, dude.
He moves fast.
He lost weight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he moves fast whenever he wants to.
Yeah, yeah. He takes slow mo.
He moves fast whenever he wants.
Whenever he wants to. But there's Dominic and what's the name? That was a good match.
Oh yeah.
That was a good match.
Huh.
Octagon Jr.
And Octagon Jr., man, he's been doing this for a long time.
Oh my God, yeah, dude.
Probably
that's what I said. How in the hell did you lose against this guy?
Smart.
Yeah.
Being smart.
You know, Octagon, you're losing.
Yeah.
You know, because we know you could beat this guy, but you're losing.
Yeah, I feel like if Liv didn't do that distraction, Octagon
probably would have won.
Yeah, Octagon would have won. But you know what? Two good wrestlers, honestly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Dominic is going to do good anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no hate there. He was there.
Yeah, he was.
Iguana. That's funny.
He agrees.
And then the next match, Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. It was a good match. I like it.
At the end, they said that she pulled her tights.
She did.
I didn't see it.
She did.
I didn't see it. I saw her hand back there. Yeah. But I didn't see her. They didn't really show it pulling.
It was like a little pull. Like she barely pulled it, but yeah, it was enough.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was a good match and everything like that, and I like what happened at the end when Lyra Valkyria attacked her.
Yeah.
So it was a bittersweet moment for Becky. But I felt like it was supposed to be like a Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton type of situation.
I think they should give her another chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should.
She probably loses at the next pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good fight, though.
Yeah.
It was a good fight.
Yeah. I feel like they did it just to try to elevate that title more.
Yeah.
But I feel like Lyra Valkyria was doing good.
I think she was doing fine.
She was doing fine. It just give her opponents to wrestle.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Exactly.
Again, it's just more WWE relying on the talent that was there before.
What was it, 3 times?
Yeah.
This one? The third time?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're giving her too much chances.
Yeah, but I feel like it was just like it's more like WWE just relying too much on the talent that's there.
Yeah.
Than giving people opportunities.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So it's just like.
Yeah. Like, because Becky doesn't deserve a title. I don't think she does.
Not that title.
No, well, any title.
Yeah.
She's like Flair. Like Charlotte Flair. Like, they put her aside already. They're not using her as much as they did.
I feel like even though like some of you guys will probably say, well, they want to cement their legacy. They already have.
They already have.
Freaking Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch are fucking one of the greatest women.
Huh. They're Rhea.
They already, even though Rhea's a little bit younger.
Yeah, so she is, but she already got there.
Yeah, she got to the mountaintop, man.
Yeah.
She's got in there. But it's just like, Becky and Charlotte, like, they were one of the ones that started the women's revolution.
Yeah.
Right? With AJ Lee and Paige.
Isn't it weird that they give Becky and Charlotte Flair all the chances they want, but not Natalya?
Yeah, and she was there way before them.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. That's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Dude.
And the sad thing,
a true hard foundation, man.
Yeah, and the sad thing is, right? Like they don't credit her as being one of the ones for the women's revolution.
No,
like they go from Paige on.
Yeah,
Paige on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like not even AJ Lee, and she was there too, and she was doing some good work when she was there. Yeah. I feel like when Natalia gets the chance to show what she has, she does really good.
I think she should go to AEW.
Yeah.
I think she should, and give her a push over there.
Yeah, if they ever release her,
Because they got all the Owens deal already.
The Owen Hart Foundation.
So she should go over there.
Oh my god, imagine her winning the women's title.
Oh my god, that would be fucking fantastic.
A Hart winning that
yeah, dude, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should pitch that idea to her.
I know.
Yeah.
But no, like again, like Becky doesn't need too many things no more. But like she already cemented her legacy.
Yeah.
She's already a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like we said, even like with Charlotte.
Charlotte, she's a future Hall of Famer.
Come on.
Yeah.
Give these young girls a chance.
Yeah.
You know.
Like
step aside now.
Like let Lyra and the other women like Zelina and all them, right?
Yeah, I think they're just title hungry.
Yeah, just build up that thing, right?
Maybe they're title hungry and they cry to the bosses.
Yeah. But it's just like let them like Lyra Valkyria, man, like let her build up that championship.
Exactly.
Herself.
And she was.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
It's just give her more people to fight.
The problem is that the ones that she was fighting, she was beating them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not her fault. Yeah. But she did good at the end attacking her though.
Yeah, and one of the
real good.
Yeah, and for the men's Money in the Bank, it was alright.
Yeah.
It was alright.
Yeah.
It's cool.
We all knew Seth Rollins was gonna win it.
Yeah. Like I told you, right? Like I told you when we were talking about this, they went with the safest option.
Yeah.
They went with the safest option.
Yeah, they did.
And it's just like
they did. I still think they should have gave it to LA Knight.
I think so too.
They should have.
I don't think they're not capitalizing.
He deserves it. No, they're not.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna end up leaving again.
I know.
Watch, he will.
But it's just like they're not capitalizing on what they have right now.
No, they're not, dude. Yeah. They're not.
Like even though yes, like this could branch off to like many other storylines.
Yeah.
Right? Like
yeah.
Maybe LA Knight might turn heel just to get himself a big title.
Yeah. It was a good heel.
Oh yeah.
Honey.
Dummy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like
that was funny.
Yeah, with Eli Drake and that one, I like when he was a heel, man, and that was awesome because he could do it.
Yeah, he's a good heel too.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like and in Penta, like I feel like you guys could have had a good opportunity with that.
I don't think they should have put the Gran Americano there though.
Yeah, but even
that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
But even with that, man, I wouldn't.
That ladder didn't work.
Yeah, but even with that, man, I wouldn't be mad if he would have got it.
What? No, I wouldn't like because he just started.
But you gotta remember,
he's been there for a while though.
For me, like even though like Grande Americano, if he would have got it, he would have they would have been like, oh, it's like this is the first, like he barely got here and he didn't. No, it's Chad Gable.
It's Chad Gable.
So in my mind, it's just like that's Chad Gable winning it. So like, okay, that's good.
That's even good. Michael Cole knew. Yeah, that's Chad Gable. Come on, he was telling what's his name? McAfee.
Yeah.
He was telling McAfee, come on, it's Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Like that. And he goes, no, we gotta give this guy a chance.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just like, it's just like,
that was okay though.
It was alright.
That was alright. Yeah,
like, it was good. There was good spots and all that. I didn't get to see all of it because I was at work.
Yeah, but when everybody came in,
yeah,
Braun and Breaker and Bronson, and then fucking Jacob came in. Jacob was the best part.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
That was the best part.
Right?
That was the best part.
Let's talk about that. Jacob Fatu, you know what? He takes out everybody that's in his sight.
Yeah, but like a week ago, Solo and the other guy, I keep forgetting. What is it? AJ? TJ? What is it?
JC.
Mateo.
JC Mateo. Yeah.
Mateo. Yeah, Mateo, they were talking backstage. There was a door open, and Solo called Jacob a dummy. No brains. And when they left, then Jacob came out, and he goes, it's over. Yeah. It's over.
Yeah. And the fact that Solo thought everything was fine, and then until he was climbing up that ladder, and he grabbed him.
Well, Jacob put the ladder for him and everything.
Yeah.
And the ladder was too small anyways.
Yeah.
But he went up, then he grabbed his leg, and Jacob pulled it, and Solo goes, what the hell? Then he looked at Solo, he goes, I hate you, man. Boom, that was it for Solo.
The fact is that was so nice to see.
Yeah.
Now he's a good guy now.
I hope so.
No, he is.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, that's great.
But with Jacob, in my opinion, he has become my fan favorite, and he's become everybody else's fan favorite.
Dude.
Right.
Yeah. And he knows it too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And they know it.
And he don't need nobody.
Oh, hell no.
He doesn't.
He takes out everybody by himself.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Yeah.
He's legitimately no gas.
He's just like
no
Bronson.
No gas.
He's just like Bronson and Breaker.
Oh, yeah.
They don't need nobody.
I don't need nobody.
You know, they take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's evolution 2.0 over there.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll be like that for a while. Yeah.
But no, it's just like that moment really, really hit people. Just like, damn, that was nice.
Yeah, I was happy.
Yeah, and it's funny, right? Because he's like, when he said like I hate you, and then everybody said solo. Yeah, it's like, damn. Yeah, that was awesome, man.
Yeah, but that was what was behind it. That's what caused it.
Yeah,
that's when he called him stupid or dummy. You know, a goal with no brains. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, dude. Yeah. Then when he came around the corner, I was like, oh my god, you're in trouble. Yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah.
But it's just like, damn, man, but Solo looks like he was just there in the Money Bank just to be like, just to be comedy.
Dude, it was a mess. It was a freaking mess.
Was it?
Oh yeah, dude. People going through tables, through fucking walls, through everything.
You gotta do that.
I was just like, what the hell?
It's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Freaking, I saw
they should have took out tables.
I know.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Freaking, I saw Penta do a Mexican destroyer.
Oh yeah.
On the ladder.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah, they take a big freaking chance, dude. Yeah.
Like, dude, you remember just like, because you're landing head first.
You know who they would have put? They should have put there instead of a Grande Americano. Logan Paul.
He would have did great.
Oh no, yeah, dude, that would have been perfect for him.
Yeah.
You would have seen a lot of stuff.
Just a high flying thing and all that. That would have been great.
Yeah. But did you see when he grabbed his
yeah, fucking Jay.
Fucking
Jay. But yeah, Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank winner, Seth Rollins, he didn't cash in tonight because he was bruised and battered. Also, so it's just like probably on Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Let's do it Monday.
Yeah, let's do it Monday.
Yeah.
What a way to start off Monday, right?
Yeah.
Or end off on Monday, I guess. But yeah, and then the last match, John Cena, Logan Paul versus Jey Uso, and
this was a good match. It was a good match, but slow. Like, well, I didn't understand why Jay was slow. I understand why Cena was slow.
They told him to be.
Huh?
They told him to be.
Jay?
Jay, yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
You think
I mean, like, lower it down, but don't fucking like. Damn.
Yeah.
I never seen him like that.
Because you really think he really wrestles like that?
No? But I remember that he was hurt already.
Yeah,
yeah. That's why he didn't want to do that much movement.
Yeah, because he wanted to get into Evolution 2.0.
And Cena.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's just like only because the only reason why he came in hurt that freaking thing is because he wanted to get into Evolution 2.0's business.
Yeah. I know.
Just like.
Yeah, I know.
But no,
and Logan is Logan. He did good. He did real good until he grabbed this fucking little flying YouTuber deal, and that was it for you.
And then also, dude, wait, if Cena doesn't want you to tag in, don't tag in.
Oh my god,
don't tag in.
They
almost came to blows.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
almost came
they
to
were
blows.
pushing each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, right? Even though how many things I said about Logan,
that's coming. That one's coming.
Even though how many things I said about Logan Paul and this and that, right? He is a good in-ring competitor. He is very talented.
That he is, but they shouldn't give him a title shot.
He's very talented.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the only thing I don't like, right, is just like let him work for it.
Yeah.
Let him work for
it. Well, that's the problem with people that don't like.
Yeah.
They're pushing him too fast.
Yeah. Let him work for it. Let him work for it. Let him go through what other people are going through.
Yeah. Because they put him on these matches and he's losing.
Yeah.
And he's losing. He's not winning. He's losing.
Yeah.
So that's no good.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have more losses than freaking wins.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like if you want to go for a title, great. King of the Ring is gonna come up.
Yeah.
That's a tournament.
Yeah, right there.
If you went through the tournament, that's good. That's good. You earned it.
Yeah.
You went through all those people.
And that's the one that he should be in.
Yeah. And you get a match and you get a title match at SummerSlam.
At SummerSlam. Yeah.
If you guys want to do John Cena versus Logan Paul at SummerSlam, there you go. King of the Ring is right there.
Should be it, though.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Again, I think CM Punk should do it. I think he should be the winner of King of the Ring.
I think CM Punk.
That's just a smart decision.
CM Punk's a good one.
Yeah. I just want to see CM Punk versus John Cena.
Hey, you know what? I didn't see Drew McIntyre now.
Thinking he's on the leave.
They took go to the side for a while.
Yeah, he's on leave right now.
And who else? Oh, and then Randy. You told me about Randy.
Yeah, he's on leave.
Yeah.
But
Cody did good.
oh yeah,
Cody did real good
for being his first pay-per-view back.
But dude, like Jay was getting beat. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, terrible, dude.
Like, can you tag in?
Yeah, let him tag in.
Like shit.
You just were like freaking terrible. You could tell Cody was getting fucking frustrated.
Yeah.
You could tell.
Yeah.
And just like, what the hell?
Like,
until finally Logan decided to
do that and gave him the opportunity.
Cena, and then gave him the opportunity.
And after he got in, oh, you guys.
Oh, that's over.
Yeah,
it's over, dude.
But damn, freaking Logan Paul took out both of them when he went up for the freaking top rope into the table. Just like, damn.
Did you see him when he went fucking like?
I was like, damn, how do you?
That's what I say. He's good for Money in the Bank.
For me, just like, damn, how do you get that much height when you jump up? It's like, damn.
It's a rope. It bounces.
But you know damn well when you hit him on there, you're gonna be hurting.
Well, that's why he couldn't make it back to the ring.
Yeah, and then
because he hit the table. Did you see him when he hit the table?
Yeah, he's like, oof.
But in the front, in his forehead, he hit the table.
And then to end it all off, right? Ron Killings, R-Truth, came back and heard that and caused John Cena and hit John Cena with it.
And that's deserving.
It's deserving.
Yeah,
he hit him with the tag. Why not?
Yeah, and R-Truth, he should do better now.
Yeah, and it's good to see R-Truth back.
Yeah, man.
But
he shouldn't be the same like it was before.
No, I think he's better.
He should now like say, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
I gotta start winning now.
Well, his deal now is like a farewell deal. He only has 1 year on his contract.
Yeah.
So like, if there's any time to put a title on him,
do it now.
Do it now.
Any kind of title.
Any kind of
right?
Yeah.
Any kind of.
I think he does deserve a big title because he paid his dues and he's.
Well,
he deserves it. Yeah.
Hey, maybe they'll take it away. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Money in the Bank, man, it was pretty good. It was pretty awesome, man. It was cool.
Exactly.
I didn't like it was actually I can't say awesome. It was alright. I got ahead of myself.
I give that one probably a B.
Yeah.
That one a B.
The men's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Give it a B.
Yeah.
The main event, it was pretty good.
I give it a B too.
Yeah.
I don't
pretty
give it
good.
an A.
I don't give it an A either.
Yeah.
It's pretty good just because of the high flying stuff that happened.
Yeah.
And then Cody Rhodes being back.
The only one I didn't like was Jay. Yeah. I didn't like the way, but I forgot he was hurt, so now I understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for these 2 pay-per-views and all the news for today. Even though I did say that we're gonna get onto some NFL, we're kind of running a little overtime. So
yeah, we could do it next time. Next time we're on the air.
Yeah, next time when we're on, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is either gonna be a bi-weekly thing.
Yeah.
So every other week.
Yeah.
That we do it.
Exactly.
Depending on how everything lines up.
That's because we've been having too much work.
Yeah.
And it's and it's really hard.
Yeah.
But we could do it.
Yeah, we can.
I think we could do it.
For sure.
Yeah. Just gotta find the time.
For sure.
And we don't like recording at night, so.
Yeah. Yeah. But to wrap it all up with a nice little bow, first off, thank you guys for the people that stuck around and everything like that. Yep. And for 72 strong, also awesome. Thank you guys. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the subscriber count going up. We'll try to get videos as much out to you guys as possible.
Exactly.
For sure. Because we like doing this. We like talking about sports and wrestling and all the things.
There's a lot of wrestling going on. That's why we do more wrestling right now.
Exactly.
But there's a little bit of news in the NFL.
Exactly.
I mean, then you got championships too.
Yeah.
The NBA championship and I guess the USFL championship, or did it pass?
I don't know.
They win, miss.
Again.
Again. All right.
But when that stuff gets around and everything like that, we'll talk about that probably in the next video and all that.
Yeah.
And all that.
Exactly.
But with that being said, guys, remember, if you guys enjoy the videos, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with family and friends. Put it out there as best as you guys can. Let's keep growing this amazing ass community. And that we appreciate every single one of you. And you guys remember, 4 letters, 1 word.
Have a good afternoon.
Have a good day, guys.